everyone, and welcome. You know that feeling when you've lost your keys and you just can't explain where you think they are? Yeah, we've all been there. Well, today, we're going to fix that. We're going to learn some super simple but really powerful English words that help us say exactly where things are. Trust me, it's a game changer for clear communication. So, let's just dive right in. So, look at this. A simple question, right? Where is the book? But answering it clearly, that's a really important skill. Is it on the table? Maybe it's in the bag? By the end of this, you are going to be able to answer questions just like this one with total confidence. No problem. So yeah, that's our mission for today. We're going to master these key words for location. In English, we call them prepositions of place. And getting these right, well, it just helps everyone understand you so much better. It doesn't matter if you're looking for your phone at home or trying to give directions to a friend. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to start with what I call the core four. These are the four most common, most useful location words you're going to use all the time. Seriously, think of them like your essential toolkit for describing where anything is. Once you've got these down, you are well on your way. First up, we have in. This one's easy. We use in when something is inside a space, enclosed. Like the leftovers from dinner, they're in the microwave. Your clothes are in the wardrobe. Hey, you're probably sitting in a room right now. It's all about being inside something. All right, next up is on. And this is a great contrast to in. Remember, in is for being inside something, while on is for resting on a surface. So your laptop is probably on the desk. The plates are on the shelf. You even hang a picture on the wall. See, it's all about the surface. Okay, so what about the opposite of on? Let's say your phone isn't on the table. Where else could it be? Maybe it's under the table. We use under to talk about something that's directly below something else. You might find your shoes under the bed, or maybe your cat loves sleeping under your favorite chair. And the last of our core four is behind. This is for when something is at the back of another object. A lot of the time, it's kind of hidden. For example, you open the fridge, you can't see the butter. It's probably behind that big carton of milk. Or, maybe you left the broom behind the door. Okay, we've learned the words. Now, the really fun part? Let's actually use them. And what's the best place to practice? Someplace we all know really, really well. Our own home. So come on, let's take a quick tour and see these words in action. All right, picture this. You're in the kitchen. You see some apples. Where are they? They're on the table. See how they're just resting right on that flat surface? That's why on is the perfect word here. Super simple, super clear. Okay, now what about the milk? You'd put the milk in the fridge, right? Because the fridge, the refrigerator, is an enclosed space. It's a box. So in is the right word. Just remember, in is for going inside. All right, let's look for the family pet. Let's say a cat. Where is it? There it is. The cat is under the chair. It's in that space directly below the chair. So, you guessed it, under is exactly the word we need. And now for the classic problem we all have. Where are my keys? You search, and you find them. The keys are behind the clock on the shelf. The clock was totally blocking your view. See? These tiny little words are so useful. Awesome job with the core four. You're doing great. Now let's build on that. We're going to add just a few more words to our list that will make your descriptions even more specific, even more precise. First one in this new batch is next to, and this one is super straightforward. It just means beside something, like the toaster is next to the coffee maker on the kitchen counter. Or, hey, maybe you're sitting next to a friend right now. Okay, now let's talk about between. This one's a little special because it always involves three things. You've got one thing in the middle and one on each side. So in the example, the bank is between a supermarket and a cafe. Or at home, you might be sitting between two pillows on your sofa. All right, let's look at a perfect pair of opposites. We already know behind, right? Well, its opposite is in front of. The two examples here are perfect. The garden is in front of the house. It's the first thing you see. But the car is parked behind the house, so you can't see it from the street. One is visible, one is hidden. See the difference? All right, you've learned the words, you've seen all the examples, so you know what that means. It's your turn. Are you ready for a quick little challenge? Let's put all this new knowledge to the test. So, Here we have a picture of a bedroom. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to ask you where a few things are, and I want you to try and answer using our new words. You ready? Let's do it. First question for you, take a good look. Where is the book? Go ahead and find it. I'll give you a second. Did you get it? The book is in the wardrobe. It's inside that big enclosed space. If you got that, excellent. Okay, let's try one more. All right, second question. Let's find the lamp. Where is the lamp in this bedroom? Take a close look. And the answer is, it's on the desk. The lamp is sitting right on top of that flat surface. Fantastic work. You did it. That's awesome. In just a few minutes, you've learned some of the most important words for describing location in English. Seriously, this is a huge step. You now have the tools you need to find things, give directions, and just describe your home way more clearly. So, my last thought for you is this. Don't stop now. I mean it. Look around the room you're in right now. What do you see? Can you make a sentence for something that's in a drawer or on a table? What about under a chair or behind a curtain? The whole world is your classroom now. So go on, describe it.